name is Monica Kelsey. I'm a firefighter and a medic. I'm from Woodburn, Indiana. And 3 years ago, I reconnected with my birth mother, who told me the reason that I am here. She was 17 years old. She was violently raped, and as a result became pregnant with me. But I was protected by the law in 1972. The law said that my life had value. I was born in April of 73. Actually, today is my 40th birthday. So when Roe v. Wade hit 40 years in January, I know how much of a sacrifice my mother gave me 40 years ago. And meeting her for the first time, I always wanted to see who I looked like. I was raised in an adoptive family by two parents who were Christians. They loved me unconditionally from the start. My mother used to tell me that just because I didn't grow under her heart didn't mean I didn't grow in it. And I'm sure she recanted that story a few times during my teenage years. But meeting my birth mother was actually one of the highlights of my life. I was always told that I was born to a mother and I was born to a young couple that was still in school. They loved each other and decided to give me the best life possible, so they gave me my adoptive parents. Only 3 years ago, at the age of 37, did I find out that I was conceived when she was brutally raped. And it actually eats at your core. I mean, if I would have found this out at the age of 20, I don't think I would have been able to handle it. I looked at the identity issues with me. Who am I? Why am I here? Do I have the same traits that he has? And the more that I tried to find out why I was here, I discovered that I didn't need to look at why. I needed to look at how I could take this gift that I had been given and make a difference. And I'll tell you, 3 years ago, when I was struggling with this identity issue, I had a dream, and in this dream, I was arguing with God, and I was very angry. I was, I'm a firefighter. I don't get dressed up much. Okay, my hair is in a ponytail most days, and I've got black all over my face. And in this dream, God was telling me that He needed me to tell the story. And I didn't have any speaking experience. I didn't know the first thing about standing in front of people airing my dirty laundry. And I remember in this dream that a calm came over me. And He said, "Monica, this isn't about you." So here I am. I'm actually traveling the country telling my story and my mother's story. March 6th of this year, I said goodbye to not only a friend, but a mother, my birth mother, who passed away. She was 57. This was a completely unexpected death, and I look at it as a gift for me to be able to be with her when she died. I tell people when I speak now that she was with me when I took my first breath, and I was with her when she took her last. And the sacrifices that she gave to me is amazing. In 1972, I was conceived, and she even told me the date. There was a police report made. There was an arrest made. I was conceived on August 25th of 1972, and in October of 1972, she actually found herself at a back alley abortion clinic. In this room, she sat, knowing that it was against the law. And as this doctor stood in front of her, she changed her mind. And this doctor was a complete jerk. He told her that she would be back, that no one would want a child that was conceived the way I was. And she left there. She hid herself from the outside world. She gave birth to me and never even looked at me. She left the hospital 2 hours after I was born without even being discharged. She gave me the greatest gift that I could ever ask for, my life and an amazing family. I grew up in a house with 3 girls. My older sister is adopted. My younger sister is their biological child. And I could not imagine my life without my parents. And for the sacrifices that she made at such a young age, she's my hero. She's my hero. What I don't tell a whole lot of people, and I know that you're taping this, so you're probably going to see it on YouTube or anything, but I actually contacted my birth father. And it was a very tough call that I made, but I knew I had to do it. And I wanted the medical information. I didn't want a relationship with him. I mean, being a medic, I know how important it is to have your medical information. And I contacted him. He tried to silence me. I have a restraining order on me now to stay away and to not tell my story. So this story can be plastered all over the internet. He will have his day, you know, and I hope one day he asks God for forgiveness, because everybody deserves a second chance. He does. But one day, that's my story.